Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video I am going to talk about pepper. Many times this happens whenever we see pepper or we read about pepper. It's very good for sinusitis. It is some headache was happening and it was very effective to one person. So it will be very effective to me also. It is also beneficial in gastric upset, and so I should consume it. And these kind of half cooked knowledge people have, and these kind of things when we keep hearing from here and there, we just want to try it out, like maybe it is good. But sometimes this also happens, like we eat it and it just worsens our situation. And then we assume, okay, these herbs, this pepper, it doesn't suit me, it's not good for my health. These kind of normal situations happen with almost everyone. So today's video is all about pepper, who should use it, who shouldn't use it, what are the benefits of pepper, what is the best way of using it, and in which diseases it's beneficial and in which diseases it's not. You should avoid and take proper precautions. As I mentioned, pepper is a very potent herb in Ayurveda. In Sanskrit it has been called as marich. Pepper we all know, and it's been used worldwide, not only in India but Europe, in Western countries. Pepper is the, I think, most used spice. So let's try to understand who should use pepper and who shouldn't. Regarding pepper, one thing should be very clear, that it is very hot in potency. This pepper is black colored spice, you know, it is this round. It is pepper. For many people, they have not seen pepper as it is. So its botanical name is Piper nigrum. If you search online, you can search this name and then you will remember what I am talking about. So as a spice, we use dried pepper. Now all those people who are Pitta body type, or who have a lot of heat in the system, or they have symptoms like high heat or high Pitta, like if somebody has acidity problem, if somebody has gastric ulcer, peptic ulcer, if somebody has duodenal ulcers, all the ulcers that comes under high Pitta diseases, and acidity also comes under high Pitta diseases. So if you also have any of these diseases, you should avoid the use of pepper, because just because of acidity, if you have stomach pain, and if because somebody said like he also had stomach pain and he took pepper and everything was and then everything became all right. But if you have acidity problem and if you will take pepper, it will aggravate the symptoms, it will aggravate the pain, because in all Pitta related diseases, pepper need to be avoided. It is not the choice of drug in acidity problems. In addition to that, if you have bleeding problems like bleeding piles or menorrhagia, excess flow of blood during menopause, so in some cases this also happens, and in these things pepper should be avoided. Or you have a lot of sweat problem, a lot of sweating happens in your body, then also you should avoid pepper. And a lot of heat in the system, person himself recognize like, oh, these days I have a lot of heat in the system and it's very uneasy, like acidity and these kind of problems are, then you should avoid pepper. So all these diseases are related with Pitta dosha, and in all these cases you should avoid the use of pepper. Now who should use pepper? All those people who have gastric troubles, who have indigestion problems. If you have low digestive fire, like your digestion is not proper, like it takes a long time for you to get your food digested as compared to other people also eating the same food, but their food is getting digested very quickly, your digestion is taking a lot of time, then pepper is the choice of spice for you. And even in some people, they are not able to even digest fruits. Fruits is the most simplest thing. So to those people also I suggest, like, you put little bit of pepper and Himalayan salt in fruits and then try to digest, and this way you will be able to digest fruit, because pepper is responsible for enhancing digestive fire. That's why we don't recommend pepper for Pitta people. We recommend pepper for Kapha people and Vata people. In Vata people also, whatever they eat, their gastric fire is disturbed, and whenever they eat something, after some time they feel like stomach pain is there, stomach upset is there, there is bloating, and all these symptoms if are with you, then you can use pepper. But make sure you should not have any pitta related disease, otherwise it will aggravate those symptoms. In addition to that, if you have mucus related problems like in your respiratory system, if you have respiratory congestion, if you have chronic COPD, that is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, any disease of under this group if you have a lot of sinusitis, like a lot of cough get deposited in your this area, and you are lot of cough has been deposited in this area and you are not able to take it out, it's just all the time heaviness in your head, and headache happens in the evenings whenever there is kapha time. So, if this is the case with you, then pepper is the choice of spice for you. You can make use of pepper and it is very beneficial. How to use it? You can use it with honey and tulsi, or if tulsi is not available, you can use little bit of half grams of pepper along with honey. You mix it up and then just lick it 3-4 times a day, and you will see the huge relief in your chest problems, huge relief in your sinusitis. So, this will be very helpful, but make sure if you have problem like epistaxis, like it's bleeding nose, it's one of the problems, or bleeding piles, or hemorrhoids, then you please try to avoid the use of pepper, because these all are pitta related diseases and you should not use pepper in these cases. In addition to that, if you have painful periods, then also you can make use of pepper, because pepper is the one thing that enhances the heat in the system. And in some people, in some ladies, it happens like they have very painful periods. So, you can make use of pepper, just mix it with honey, half gram of pepper, like little bit pinch, like 1 to 2 pinch, mix it with honey and just lick it just few days before your periods, and you will see it will help certainly in your periods if the problem is related to Vata dosh or Kapha dosh obstruction. So, this will help you to provide warmth to that place, so that periods can go smoothly. In addition to that, if somebody has hoarseness of voice, like hoarseness of voice, you know, when we speak with something like has been stuck in the throat. If the hoarseness of voice is not because of some other big problem, like if doctor said like everything in the throat is good, but still there is hoarseness of voice, and there is no other reason of hoarseness of voice, because in some cases hoarseness of voice also happens because of tumor and these kind of things. But if these things are not there, just hoarseness of voice is there, then maybe you can also use pepper, honey and little bit of tulsi and make a licking thing for that. Just 1 spoon of honey, 2-3 pinch of pepper and half teaspoon of tulsi, tulsi juice. You just take tulsi leaves and just take juice out of them by putting in some linen cloth, just half teaspoon of juice of tulsi leaves, and you just lick it 3-4 times a day. It will certainly help in the hoarseness of voice. So, this is how this pepper is so miraculous and we should make use of it. So, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. Please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. If you have any questions, please write down your questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So, with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.